What's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, do me a favor. And I can hear y'all right now saying, girl, I just got here. Why am I doing you a favor? Because I need y'all to. I need you to run over there and hit the subscribe button. And after you hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I upload a video. Do some comment, do some liking and sharing. That's how we get to know one another in these comments and all those things. And then when you're done with that, come on back over here. If this is not your first time, then welcome back, BFF. Welcome back. And I know some of y'all are saying, what is BFF? Well, if you already been subscribing and doing all those things, you would know BFF stands for Boss, Family, and Friends. So hey y'all, welcome. I am everybody's favorite auntie. My name is Lottie, and I'm back with another video. But before we get into that, let's get into this. Time for some action. Hey, time for some action. Hey, time for some action. Yep, y'all got this baseball cap on because you know your girl has a mess. But it's going to be right in a little bit because I'm going to a wedding. My cousin is getting married in a few days. And so, yeah, I'm waiting. So right here, y'all, we have some ham off the bone, some grits, some eggs, and some toast. And I put some blackberry preserve on there. I got this from a place in Chicago on 79th and West. It's called Nick's. They have one of the best. This is Greasy Spoon, so they breakfast is always on point. It's always good and delicious, y'all. And actually, this one I was already recording. I was recording maybe 4 minutes in, but this camera, y'all, I don't know what's happening here. The light keep going in there. I've had this phone a good while now, though, so you know how sometimes you have your phone and they are gonna try to make sure you upgrade. I think it's a little man inside the phone. They'll be like, okay, it's time. They mess up the phone because there's no way this camera should be, because there's plenty of light coming through the window here and even above us. So I don't know, it keep going up and down. So bear with me on that, y'all. But anyway, I ain't got a whole lot to talk about. We're gonna talk just a little bit. So I got some blackberry preserve on my toast. I already poured my ginger ale in here, y'all. So for the ones that like to hear it, I'm gonna have to do it a little bit later after I drink it down. I think my eggs are a little bit harder than what I like, but I can't be upset with them though, because I don't recall telling them how I wanted them, if I wanted them soft or not. Because generally when I sit down in the restaurant to eat in there, I just get my eggs fried over medium, because I like my yolk a little runny. But I don't know, I just decided on scrambled today. So I got a little salt and pepper and butter in my grits, and they thick the way I like them. They are. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit. I'm gonna get the first bite of them grits, y'all. How do y'all eat y'all grits? With salt and pepper? Or you want it like sugar in yours? You mix your grits and your eggs. And I'm only talking about the grit, fish and grits. We're gonna do up here. We eat fish and spaghetti up here. Now I know fish and grits and all that. But I will say I was in Texas before. Houston to be exact. And I had fish and grits. It was alright. It was alright. Not what that I would want on a regular. It was okay. The bread a little tough. So by the time I got home, my toaster's a little cold. I should just drop it back in the toaster, but no, I put it in the microwave. And obviously, I put it in there too long. It's a little hard now. This is Slaytember, y'all. I hope y'all been enjoying the content for Slaytember. Slaytember is us getting videos out every day, a live or a video. Hope y'all been enjoying the content. Hope y'all been checking out the people I've been putting in the comments. I mean, in the description box. There's one person y'all I really want y'all to go check out. Her name is, I'm going to tag her in here too again. She's part of the Slaytember too. Carol the Girl Miniature. If y'all don't know her already, go check her out. What she does to me, when I first saw it, I didn't really stick around for it. The first time I watched that video, I watched just a little bit and I got distracted and had to do something. I really didn't go back for it. But I purposely be trying to go to everybody that's doing the Slaytember to at least go to check their content out. I went to her video and I watched a couple of them. Let me tell y'all, she actually cooks in miniature, meaning she has like literally a mini skillet, like this small, mini pots. Like she made some ramen noodles. And she creates the stuff. Her little pack of ramen noodles. It's almost like the little stuff when you have if you got little girls or granddaughters and they used to have, or use a little girl, you got the little buggies and you used to have little fake food and stuff like that. Well, some of the stuff is even smaller than that. I saw her cook. It was either a pot roast or pepper steak. No lie, y'all. I'm talking about real food she's cooking. She actually caters to stuff like that. She enjoys doing it. I'm like, wow, that looked amazing. And she said, girl, you'll never gain weight. And I imagine you could, but it looked fulfilling though. It just made you wonder, like, are we just really overeating as people, just eating too freaking much? Because she had miniature stuff to cook with. Look, she made miniature cake. They looked like it was smaller than Easy Bake Oven cakes. You know, she did popcorn, the Barbie popcorn. It's just, so if y'all go check her out, it's something nice to watch. Something interesting, something I had never seen before. So I thought it was interesting. I like my ham well done too, and I told them I want my ham well done. And so they did just that. Juicy on the side though. Juicy up under there, crispy. Y'all want a bite? Y'all a bite. Good, good, good. So y'all gonna check out everybody that I tagged. But her in particular, y'all. If you haven't seen, there's something to see. There's something to see. I enjoy their breakfast. I generally sit and eat in there. But I still got so much to do before I go out of town. And I know some of y'all wondering, she going out of town? I wonder if she leaving somebody at her house. I sure am. You better not try to come up in here. You're going to be met with a surprise. So, I'm going to do more cooking when I come back. And yes, I'm going to be hitting other restaurants. I see some of y'all in the comments asking me to do this and asking me to do that. I will. I will hit some of those restaurants. I'm going to take y'all to places that I like. I'm going to go to places that y'all like that I may not even know about. But Chicago, baby, got the best food. Hands down. I've been a lot of places in this United States. A lot of cities. Ain't nothing like Chicago food. High end, middle, and in the hood. Nothing like it. So some cities may have hood food, but no middle ground. No good middle ground, no good high end. We got it all right here. And ain't none of y'all hood food like ours. Sometimes you might have to go and get in and get out, but still. So how y'all doing today? Are y'all eating with me? And if you are, what are you eating? Yeah, my toast is, it still got good flavor because I already got butter on here and I put the preserves, so that's giving this good flavor, but the struggle to eat it. I don't know if I said this, but I really do hope y'all been enjoying my content. Thank y'all for y'all support. On the road to 1K, y'all. On the road to 1K. And when we get to 1K, y'all, what should we do? What's the 1K meal? Give me some suggestions about a 1K meal. Oh, y'all, this video ain't gonna be long. Give me some suggestions on a 1K meal. I know I'm gonna do a live. We celebrate, but I also want to do a meal too. I don't remember like. I ain't got food. This is ridiculous. So my sister-in-law, Gabby, she's a principal. Well, she's a principal about 20 years. And it seemed like after COVID, when COVID was going on, and then shortly afterwards, I don't know, she just felt a sense of, I guess, heaviness on her as far as being a principal. Like, she's a principal, an educator overall that cares a lot for her students. Like, she's been educating as long as I've known her. And she's always had a compassion, and she's always cared about her students, whether she was teaching or being a principal. And not everybody has that. So a lot of people didn't understand when she finally just walked away from being a principal and went back to teaching. But it was for her own peace and her own sanity. And she said, I remember her putting up on Facebook how frustrated she was or whatever. And she reminded, I didn't remember it at the time, but she put it up again. She put the reminder up, and she tagged me in, and she was like, I remember I was just going through so much that day, that morning, and as opposed to me commenting on her post, I called her, prayed with her and for her. And shortly after that, she made her decision. And she said it felt like a whole load, just about a building had just been lifted up off of her. Now, you know, some people can't understand, like, you went from being the leader of the school to now you having to answer to somebody, or you're a principal. Maybe sometimes a peace of mind is better than anybody's paycheck and anybody's authority. A piece of meat was in my tooth. I don't have to be the top dog in anything in order to be an authoritative person. Because sometimes, like they say, heavy is the crown, heavy is the, you know, the head that wears the crown and all that. That's true, because I've been, and I'm still in those kinds of positions. And it is heavy a lot of times. And when you able to walk away in peace, ain't no amount of money worth that. So sometimes we in these jobs and we killing ourselves and trying to meet this quota and that and make sure that all this is done. And it seems like it's unappreciated and all that. And then you get your check and it's like, well, the money is good, but you can't even enjoy it because you're so frustrated. Because it ain't worth your peace. Peace is worth everything. Peace is worth. Now, I'm not telling you, nobody walk away from their job and all that and be insecure. I'm not saying that. Oh, that piece of fat over there? Mm-hmm. I'm saying, you got to know when it's too much. Because stress will kill you. Stress will take you up out of here. And all they're going to do is replace you with the next principal or the next supervisor or the next whatever. Now, I do understand when you have positions of authority, a lot comes with that. So you can be prepared for that. But that don't mean you're supposed to be stressed out about to just like ready to jump off a damn ledge. Every day you wake up like dreading to go there. That's, you know, when you dreading it all, it's time to make a different move. It's time to make a decision. It's time to seek God. Like, God, this can't be it for me. And if I'm here to be a light in this building, what it say? Let me move this mountain. If I'm supposed to be a light around these dark people, I want to be a light. But some of this stress got to come up off me. You got to be real with God. Like, this too much. And everybody, when he give his battles to his toughest soldiers, who told you that? Because sometimes y'all don't want to be no tough soldier. But in all seriousness, though, have you ever been in a space to where you finally relinquished something or let something go or walked away from something, and that weight came up off you and you didn't even know how heavy it was and how it was burdening you and dragging you down, and then you went into something so much better, or you connected with somebody so much better? Sometimes God will make you so uncomfortable till you ain't got no other choice but to move. Oh, there's going to be another video. I ain't going to go too much in that. That's why all that stress and carrying on is there. That's why all hell breaking loose around here, because you done got too comfortable. You got too comfortable here. So I got to shake some things up so you'll move. When I got this breakfast, y'all, I was so ready. I'm finna eat it up. But the problem is I didn't come right in eating. Got this phone call. School call. So I'm not enjoying it as much as I normally would, but it's still good. Because I don't like microwave eggs. I don't like my food in the microwave after that. So, but it's still good. 79th Western. They the truth. Man, I'm finna take y'all on the journey all through the city. I'm talking about we finna go up north. Down the out west. No, I'm lying. I'm just teasing. I'm going out west. I'm from the south side, so you know we be beefing back and forth. I don't love my father, my grandmother, my dad's side. They from the west side anyway, so I ain't got nothing but love. Take y'all out west, over east, and even further south. If you from Chicago, that's how we say it. Where you live? You don't know if you live up north, out south, over east, and out west. That's it. We have 4 sides of town. Up north, out west, out south, over east. Ask anybody from Chicago. You live where? Oh, you live over east. Oh, you live out south. Oh, you up north. Oh, okay. Oh, you out west? 290? I promise you. I can't make it up. It's a Chicago thing. It is a Chicago thing. Yeah. So, I'm going to eat a little bit more. And I'm going to get up out of here. Let them loads go, y'all. Release it. Sometimes walking away from something, you're walking into greater. You are walking into greater. I applaud my sister-in-law for having the courage. It's a side note, too. Her and my brother only got one kid. They got one kid together. That's their only child, period. My firstborn nephew. I still call him Little D. He's good and grown. He is now following in his mother's footsteps of being an educator. Him and my son that's in his 21. They both want to be educators because they both feel like there's too many people that don't look like us educating us. Y'all catch this? Too many people that don't look like us educating us. And I ain't shooting at nobody. I'm saying that's the truth though. And I'm glad that these 2 young men that look like me, come from my blood, have made it up in their mind that that's the truth and want to do something about it. My middle boy, he'll be getting back into it. It's just when we lost my oldest son, life just changed a whole lot. Life, this new norm, trying to get used to it, although it's been 2 years, it's still a process every day getting used to it. And so, if I could ask anything, just keep us lifted in prayer. Like, for real, because it's challenging. It's difficult. course, some days are better than others, but it's still a challenge every day. And so what we deal with every day ain't the same as other people who haven't experienced what we experience. So, but I fully know that he's going to get to where he needs to get to in life. Because he was created here, he was put here for greatness. My husband and I are the parents of 5 children. And I promise y'all, that boy was the only one we prayed to get. Everybody else just showed up. Everybody else, we just kind of like, oh, okay. Yeah, well, guess the rhythm method didn't work that night. But yeah. So, let them loads go, y'all. Stop carrying burdens. We don't know how much time we got here. So it ain't nothing good to be walking around unhappy and frustrated. You don't want to leave here unhappy and frustrated. You don't want to leave here not fulfilling your purpose. You don't want to leave here missing out on what could have, should have happened. And I'm not turning this into no religious channel. But I am saying the only way to know that, for me, is to seek God and know it's him and hear his voice and move accordingly. I'm going to give y'all a piece right here with this fat on here. That fat up in there. That's a good piece. Yeah, I've been, listen, I'm telling you, I've been on these videos. Sometimes shooting toots. Okay, I did. See? I am going to let some of y'all be able to hear it. Some of y'all that like the sound. Here we go. I think. And after this wedding, y'all, I'm about to stop drinking all this pop. Or some of y'all call this soda. Or if I do, it's going to be diet pop. I went to the store today. And I was going to buy an RC. Like the, you know, the 16 ounce, the regular size bottle. 20 ounce or whatever it was. It was like $2.59. I'm like, for a regular pop? He said, yeah. It was $2.29. With tax, $2.49 or something like that. I said, I ain't gonna be able to do that. I said, let me get this 2 liter for the one. And they went up too, and it's an off brand. I do like this one though, as far as a ginger ale go. They got a good cream soda. But I'm like, let me get this 2 liter so everybody can have some. For $1.79. Here, y'all get this bite of this, and then I'm about to go. About to go. So, yeah, that's about it. After I chew this up, I'm about to pray us out of here. That's what I'm about to do. So, although I didn't fully enjoy my breakfast the way I want to, I still may go ahead and cook me some eggs. This might be my dinner too. That's probably what's going to be my dinner. I'm going to cook me some eggs tonight. Keep my ham. Might put that in the air fryer just to moisten it up. Put a little milk or something in the grits. However, we get it back together. It definitely going to go to waste. But I'm not enjoying it as much as I do because of me. I said, I remember how I told my eggs be. I'm going to fry my eggs tonight. Yeah. It definitely ain't going to waste. Because they have great breakfast. This ham is good. These grits are good. It's me. But anyway, y'all, as always, I pray the peace of God be upon you and your family. I pray that no hurt, harm, or danger will come through it to you. I pray that there's any load that is wearing y'all down, that God will reveal it to you all and give you an avenue on how to get out of that jam. So when it is finally released, you are just breathing. You are finally able to exhale. I pray that you walk in your purpose and that any and everything that's attached to you shall win, including you. I love y'all, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And on that note, it's a what? It's a wrap, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video.